You know what? I'm angry today. Probably with myself. I don't know. It's an interesting one. But I can't take it anymore, and I won't take it anymore. How often do you guys say that? How often do you find yourselves looking at the state of, like, I don't know, your environment, your neighbourhood, the way your kids are, the way your workplace is, hostility in the world, more bad news, this, that, and the other, just so you just go, I can't take it anymore. Often, I bet. How often do you say, I won't take anymore? How often do you go, no, I'm not going to accept this. I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make a change. And you know why you probably don't do it as often? Because you suffer from something called potentialitis. It's a crippling illness that tells us that we can't make a difference. We can't be that positive change. What on earth can little me do to change that big thing over there? You know, what difference can I make to this scenario and this situation? When Jesus was telling the Beatitudes and teaching it to the people, it was definitely clear that he was trying to make society think differently, and like people who are, you know, the downs and outs, to kind of see that in God's eyes they were beautiful, they were blessed. Because he knew that people who believed in themselves could make change. His 12 disciples are a great example of that. Fishermen, tax collectors who were the lowest of the low, you know, all kinds of walks of life, political revolutionists. But they changed the world, and he knew they would, and he knew they could if they believed in themselves and believed in him and just how true to who he was and who they were. They weren't like high-ranking religious leaders or political leaders. They were just your average you and me, you know. I was reminded in church about the impact we can make to this world just by the little things we do, the little encouragements, the little words of thoughts of kindness that we do. That can actually make such a humongous difference. It's really challenged with that today. I feel really challenged by it. Do you remember when you were a child? And you know, your parents said to you, they were like, you can be a superhero. You can change this world. There's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it and believe. And like, we've grown up now and we're like, oh, these things can't be possible because of the weight of the world and the worries. No, those promises are still true. They remain true. What your parents told you wasn't a lie. It's still true. We've just forgotten it. So I encourage you today, though, if there's things in your environment this week that you're just like, no, that's not right. I can't take any more of it. I encourage you to not take any more and say, I won't take any more of it, and make that difference. Speak to that parent that's by the school gate that you can clearly see is lonely and being shunned by everyone else. Be the person that goes, I'm going to speak to that parent. Tell somebody about the struggles you're going through with your own children because of for whatever reason they go through a really bad patch. Say, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm going to talk to someone about this. Don't just allow things to be what they are because you think that's just how it's supposed to be. Speak to your boss. Tell that little word of knowledge to them so that actually they can change the environment for everyone around them. Go to your MP surgeries and tell them about your concerns for the community. Be the change. You can sign a petition that's like, actually, that thing that you're going to do, that you're going to destroy, that's actually good and precious to me. I'm going to sign this petition because I'm not going to accept it. I won't take that. Honestly, I'm telling you, be that positive change. Don't allow you to look at yourself under the eyes and the conformity that the society puts on you. See it from a view that is not hampered by the conventional way of thinking. Believe and you'll achieve. Honestly, it's a surefire cure for potentialitis. Remain blessed.